As we're showing you this live debate that just began a few minutes ago, 9 p.m. in Paris. Market participants are watching this because this is a moment of very high vulnerability for Emmanuel Macron. That is the candidate favored by the markets because he is not seen as a great debater. He can get both too wonky or too vague. You see him there, right-hand side of the panel. His opponent there on the left, Marine Le Pen, is considered a better debater than he is. And political analysts say this moment could help her increase her poll numbers. Most, and I emphasize most, but not all market participants favor Mr. Macron because he wants France to stay in the euro and he represents the status quo and they think stability. Marine Le Pen does not want France to stay in the euro. They think she represents instability. Right now, she's way behind in the polls, as I mentioned, by almost 20 points. However, the spread has gotten narrower in the last week. And there's also deep fear that the polling is not accurately counting her voters. It's believed some of her supporters will not admit to supporting her because her party is called racist and anti-immigrant. And also this moment right here that we're watching live on France TV, they think could also be a factor in bringing those polls closer together. We're going to be live all day on Friday and also all day on Monday after the election on Sunday so we can bring you the results. If there's a surprise, guys, and Marine Le Pen does win, markets are very complacent right now. We could see a lot of volatility on Monday.
Boy, that is for sure.
It was interesting, Michelle, to look at the reaction after, they thought this debate might end up being between Le Pen and Mélenchon, right? He was like this sort of far left guy. He didn't make it. Instead, it's the sort of centrist Macron who we see here. Does that mean some of the risk is out now? Because look at what happened in global markets ever since that outcome. No volatility. Everything's kind of been fine and sort of steadily drifting higher. So is it as much of a risk if she were to pull this thing off?
So the biggest fear was that it was going to be, as you mentioned, Marine Le Pen, the woman there, versus Mélenchon, because he was the Bernie Sanders of France, right? And both of those people have very leftist economic policies, if not their social policies. And so it was going to be two people who did not believe in what a lot of economists think would make France more competitive. Their policies would have France be less competitive. So the bigger risk was absolutely in the first round, whether or not we were going to see two not conventional candidates come forward. Now Macron, as you see ahead in the polls, there is less risk because he's got more conventional views on economic policy. He's not a big game changer, but certainly not like she is. But if the polls are wrong, I think the thing is the markets are so believing that he's going to win that if he doesn't, it's going to be trouble.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.